One of the most famous treks throughout the world, Everest Base Camp Trek in Nepal, offers ultimate views of icy mountains, opportunity to mingle with the locals, and a chance to test your fitness level. Hello travelers, my name is Priyank Batra and I did EBC Trek in May 2022 in just 8 days. Also traveled 15 countries and did many treks in India. I have been asked many a times that anyone can do EBC Trek. When it comes to Everest Base Camp trekking, most of the people just think of people dying or it's not possible and whatnot. Today I will be explaining you the difference of Everest climbing and Everest Base Camp, how to prepare for it, what it will cost, packing list, is it good decision to do it solo or with the company, how long is the trek itself, difference between hike, climb and trek, altitude sickness, how's the stay, travel insurance, is it dangerous, best time to travel to EBC Trek. Let's start.
I've been caught up writing blame on blank pages.
All right, 360-degree view of this location. Look at this, beautiful.
Hello trekkers, welcome to Priyank TV. This video is sponsored by Trippy Soul We Travel, a company I operate through which I assist travelers in realizing their dreams of an EBC journey. This year, I'll also be arranging 3 treks. Visit my website for more information or contact me on WhatsApp. People always ask me, can I do Everest Base Camp Trek? And my answer to them is why you can do Everest Base Camp Trek. See guys, if you are physically fit, then make your dream come true. There are many inspiring people around the world who had done Everest Base Camp Trek without having their legs, hands, so dare to do it. I recently watched a movie where 3 aged friends, Amit, Om and Javed, take a trek to the Everest Base Camp to fulfill their 4th friend Bhupan's last wish. The movie name is Unchai. I myself have seen a lot of aged people in the trek. They are so motivated that they have done a great job reaching to Mount Everest Base Camp. This simple trek can turn out to be a personal, emotional and spiritual journey. You will definitely discover the true meaning of freedom in the trek, for sure. So I would say anybody can do this trek. If they are physically fit, they can do it. If they are not, then they can prepare themselves to be physically fit and then they can achieve this trek for sure. My advice to trekkers who are considering going solo is to carefully consider 3 things. First, their level of fitness. Second, planning and strategy. Third, be prepared for problems like unconfirmed stays, heavy luggage, changes in face color, or
Alright,
any other
now see this.
unforeseen events. I have witnessed single traveler who didn't even prepare for their trip. They believe this expedition to be like any other unplanned trekking. In addition, I have came across 3 European men who were unprepared and who had injuries that required immediate medical attention. However, numerous people from all around the world have trekked alone to EBC Journey. If you are physically healthy and have a solid plan for yourself, I would say go for it. You should choose the company if you are beginner or new to trekking. If you want to enjoy the trek, if you don't want to think about your future booking, everything related to the journey, or if you want additional information from the Sherpas community. Both have benefits and drawbacks, as you all know. Additionally, by hiring a guide or porter, you are supporting the neighborhood. You are not just paying for their daily expenses, the money also helps their family and kids, allowing them to live better and receive a better education. Alright, so I'm going to explain you what is the difference between hike, climb and a trek in EBC Trek. Hiking is C. You need to trek 500 to 1000 meters to acclimatize every time you reach or cross your first checkpoint, like Namche Bazaar, so that you can get ready for the following day. Many travelers I have encountered have missed their hike and ended up returning due to multiple issues. Whenever you pass through one hamlet after another till you reach the EBC, it means you are trekking. If you are intending to climb Everest, Camp 1 or Camp 2 or Camp 3 or Camp 4, you will be doing so after EBC. So that would be called climbing. So you are climbing to Everest. This means you don't have to climb to EBC. That means it's a simple trekking. But the thing is, you have to trek every day, each and every day, 10 to 15 kilometers. Or you can say 6 to 12 hours. And hiking is very important, guys. Don't skip hiking days. Now, the next point is it dangerous? Well, this is not a common question, but most people think that trekking to Everest Base Camp is dangerous. There are numerous trekkers who visit Everest Base Camp every year from different age groups. Technically, the trek is not dangerous with avalanche, landslides, but the major problem is AMS, HAPE, and HACE. If you follow the mountain rules and the elevation AMS, then everything is good. So, guys, let me tell you what is AMS. AMS is acute mountain sickness. Nearly 10 to 20% trekkers show symptoms of AMS. HAPE, it's high altitude pulmonary edema. This is related to lungs. It's advanced stage of AMS, more dangerous than AMS. Symptoms are fatigue, loss of appetite, and difficulty in breathing. And the last one is HACE, which is as serious as HAPE because the altitude is now playing with your nerve center, which is also called high altitude cerebral edema. A headache is almost universal among trekkers who have HACE, headache that won't go with any medicine. So keep the check of these symptoms, guys. If you face any of these symptoms while trekking, just immediately talk to your guide or whoever is around you. That is why I don't recommend solo to the people who are beginners or intermediate. Alright, guys, the next question is what it will cost you. It will cost you around $1,000 to $5,000. It all depends on your hotel, what kind of food you eat, what kind of things you carry, what kind of things you buy before the trek, and all that stuff. You can calculate like $100 to $200 a day for 15 days. But if I start talking about the cost in this video, the video would be too long. So I would keep this topic for the next video. I will definitely create a video on this. Or if you are going to book the EBC Trek, then do let me know in the comment below or click on my WhatsApp link to know more about the EBC Trek cost, or subscribe the channel because I will be doing multiple videos in another few days. Alright, the next question is how long is the trek itself? The trek from Lukla to Everest Base Camp is about 105 kilometers round trip. For me it was around 130 kilometers. Nothing too intimidating given that most people take almost 2 weeks to complete the journey. The reason you can't simply crush it up to EBC and back in 3 days is because of the high altitude. But I managed to crush it up in 8 days. But if you have a good fitness level, you can try to complete in 8 to 10 days. And if you are beginner or have less fitness level, then I would say try for 15 to 17 days trek. You can check out my website for more information and day to day tour and cost. Or you can comment below what kind of questions you have in your mind. I will happy to create videos on it or give you the answers on the comment below. So the next question is, everyone needs acclimatization. And what about the altitude sickness? How can we get rid of that? And how many days of acclimatization you need? Again, it will come down to the fitness level. If you have already good fitness level and have trekked above 5000 plus meters of height, then you might need one acclimatization day. But the usual answer prescribed for this question is two. You need two acclimatization days on the way to Mount Everest Base Camp. Most people take these days in Namche Bazaar and Dingboche. And the main thing you have to remember, guys, I'm saying it one more time, that don't miss your hike day. And it will help you the next day for sure. So the next point is, do we need a travel insurance? Personally, I will tell you, nobody have asked me for the travel insurance. But I would highly suggest you guys, yes, clearly buy travel insurance and make sure it will cover you at high altitude above 5000 meters. There are many travel insurance companies like GS Travel Insurance, Worldwide Nomads, Alliance Global, Assistance, Amex Assurance, Travel Guards, and you can also go to my website and buy a travel insurance from there, or you can contact me and I will help you in that. The best month to trek to Mount Everest Base Camp are February to May and September to August, as during these months the weather is stable and mild. I chose the month May for my EBC trek. Make sure, guys, you avoid June, July, August, as these are the monsoon months and comparatively dangerous, and I think you should avoid that. EBC Trek in the winter months can prove to be fulfilled for you if you are wish to avoid the huge human crowds. Do note that this would require investment in some cold weather gears. How's the stay? I would suggest you don't expect too much because rooms are pretty much normal average. Till Lukla, Namche, Panboche, you can expect little bit showers and nice rooms. But after that, as you will move up to the mountains more higher towards Mount Everest Base Camp, don't expect too much. I will make a detailed video on this topic very soon. So subscribe the channel and stay connected. And same goes for the food. Till Namche Bazaar, you can find good food, and I will recommend you to eat vegetarian food that will help you to stay healthy all time. So how to prepare for the EBC trek? It's better to do cycling, swimming, do some hikes before coming to EBC trek. If your trekking boots are new, then start wearing those boots, which will be helpful on the trek. If you get the chance to learn yoga, then try breathing practice. For me, I started cycling, century ride, double century ride. I also did few hikes around my place and used to do conditioning and weight training at gym. So that is how I managed to do EBC trek in just 8 days. And before coming to EBC trek 6 months back, I had my head surgery as well. So guys, I would suggest you to do little walking and start running. You can do this trek, it's possible, it's very easy. But don't consider my words that it's easy. For everyone, it's different. You have to have the mindset, I would rather say strong mindset, to complete this EBC trek. EBC trek is a long one and things get costlier as you move up the mountains. Therefore, I recommend you to buy all the necessities from Kathmandu. There are plenty of things you need to keep in mind while packing for EBC Trek, like extra layer of clothing, gloves, windshield, sunscreen, lip balm, other lotions. For sun protection, a utility hat and a glasses are preferable. Water bottles are extremely essential as you cannot afford getting dehydrated. The total height of Everest Base Camp is 5600 meters, and as I told you, it's 130 kilometers. I would highly recommend you guys to have a reason for your travel. Reason to trek to Mount Everest will make your journey meaningful. For me, I was doing it for my love, for my girlfriend. I wanted to propose her at the top of the world. So I decided to do EBC Trek and prepared myself for it. I wish you all the best to you all who is watching this video till now. Below your reason why you want to do EBC Trek, or if you have already done EBC Trek, let me know in the comment section below what was the reason behind doing that. I hope you like the video and my efforts towards creating this video for you guys. I will create multiple videos on this YouTube channel, so consider subscribing the channel. Or if you have more questions related to EBC Trek and the cost of it, go check out my website at www.trippisolv.com. It's my travel agency that helps you to reach to Mount Everest Base Camp. Links are given in the description box below.
I love you, Shahi! Is she the lucky one? Or I'm the lucky one? Har har! Har har! Har har! Thank you. You are the lucky one.
Finally, my EBC Trek journey was completed successfully. My reason to trek EBC was successful. With peace in my mind, body and soul, I moved towards my home to marry the love of my life. Because of her, I did EBC Trek. Her prayer, blessing and love made me do this trek in 8 days. Truly, love have the power to climb mountains. Do it for love, guys. Like I always say, Har Har Mahadev.
You are never a quitter. Similar thing which you have said. That's the first thing I will say. You have, most energetic person I have seen in my life. Most energetic person. Guys, you can never imagine. I was in that condition that I could not walk, and at that point of a time, he actually went to acclimatize himself to a place, to Khumbu Glacier. I could not, even walk at that point of a time, but he had that much energy that he went there and he did that. And the kind of a walk he has done downhill, it's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing, guys. You see how he actually walks downhill. It's kind of a similar kind of energy which a porter has, who is carrying your 100 kilos of weight on his shoulder and on his head. And he is walking almost 15-17 kilometers per hour. And imagine he was walking with the same pace. Amazing. I can never see so much energetic guy like you. And third is, I think that the thing which you said to me, that you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself.
Real self.
Real self. The kind of a thought you have given me in this trip, I have never experienced, and I have never seen that kind of aura around me while traveling. Man, you're great.
Man, you are great. You are great, bro. Because you have analyzed the right things, and because you have those eyes of a behold, like
guys, when we met at that day, and you said, yeah, Everest,
let's do it.
let's do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was all amazing traveling with you, bro. And I wish you all the success in your life, and whatever you have told me about your business strategic ideas and innovations and all that stuff you have in your mind, keep on running. And in fact, you know, guys, he was even thinking about all of that while he was doing downhill track. That was pretty amazing. How can you even think of, you don't have even idea where you are footstepping on the next rock.
Yes.
It could even fall, and you could have, you know, gone to almost 3,000 meters down.
And I was thinking about what?
He was thinking about his love, his strategical ideas, what he's gonna do. He, in fact, when we came to Lukla, we were all drenched up. And at that point of a time, he kicked something innovation within himself. While he was all drenched with no energy at all. Even that time, his mind was working. That's amazing.
Beautiful.
Someone should, acquire that from you. Take that from you. And I think I am taking that from you.
Beautiful.
That kind of energy you have within yourself, absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna live my rest of my life with this kind of energy and this kind of a positive aura.
Oh my God.
I love that, man.
Beautiful. I think this journey will give a strong relationship now.
Absolutely.
A lot of things to come with Satya Baba, for sure.
For sure.
Welcome Satya Baba to the channel, for sure.
And we will take you to ABC as well.
ABC as well. Okay, this is the promise.
This is the promise.
Done. अगर आप हमारी पूरी जर्नी को शेयर करते हो और अच्छे लाइक देते हो, दिखाते हो कि यार कम्युनिकेट कर रहे हैं, तो हम जल्दी प्लान करेंगे।
ABC.
और बताओ।
We'll tell you what ABC is.
और रियल आपको चीज़ें बताई हैं, अभी और भी चीज़ें हम डिस्कस करेंगे, आपको बीच में अपडेट दिए भी होंगे हमने आपको। ऑलराइट, तो चेस, पीस एंड आखिर में मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा, खुश रहो, मस्त रहो, ऊपर वाले के
हर हर
भक्त रहो, जय भोलेगी,
महादेव।
बाय।
Wisdom hidden